This time of year yields many ghost stories, urban legends, and spine-tingling tales of masked murderers who lurk deep in the shadows. But let's face it, how many of those so-called true stories have really been true? Well, I have a story that's actually true. A story that will make you question ever taking that quicker commute home. Stay away from those back roads, because you never know what will be waiting around the bend. About 2 years ago, I was driving home from a friend's house party late at night. I knew it was a 2-hour drive, but haven't seen her in so many years, and I made the trip anyway. On the way back, I decided to rebel against Google Maps and take a shortcut through a road that cut through the dense woods. You know, the real creepy roads you see a lot in the horror movies. I had been driving for about 45 minutes, and I started getting really tired. Well, I knew I wasn't going to last too long, so I tried to find a place that I felt I could park safely and safely sleep. My tiredness won, and I did something very questionable. I pulled over to the side of the road onto the grass, behind some bushes, to try to hide my car from anyone else who was going to come past, even though the road was completely quiet that night. I made a mental note that the time was 11:22 p.m. and then fell asleep. Sometime later, I woke up because I heard a scratching sound. I looked at the clock. It said 11:50. The sound stopped after a few seconds, and because I was extremely tired, I didn't bother looking around and simply went back to sleep. Later on, same thing. I heard the same sound, and now it was 12:40. It really freaked me out because the sound didn't stop. The thought ran across my mind that maybe it was an animal inspecting the car. But why would it return almost an hour after it left the previous time? I looked in my rearview mirror and caught a glimpse of something running away into the dark woods. Then I panicked. All I kept thinking was that it was the hook killer. You know, the one that scratches the top of your car and then slaughters you when you get out to investigate. I said, screw this. I threw my car in drive and got the hell out of there. Up the road about a few hundred yards, I came across a bend. As I came around, there was a car parked off to the side of the road with the driver's side door open. I slowed down just to look to see if anyone was in there. There wasn't. As I looked behind me in the rear view, I see a man sprinting around the corner, screaming at me, shouting, "Hey! Hey you! Get the hell out of your car!" My foot slammed on the gas and I sped off. And then this happened.